Which one is it? Probably the latest. Yeah, this one. Let's see. All right, Shalom, Akim. We want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baruch to Yahweh, Baruch to Yahushai. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders that rule knowledge, wisdom to help seal the elect that the Lord is bringing in. We're just trying to get everything set up right now, so we're just sending that to you, Akim. I think this is it right here. Yeah. All right, Shalom. Yeah. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baruch to Yahweh, Baruch to Yahushai. All right, Slovakia. All right, we just want to make sure that's the right live stream. You know how Esau does it, man. Yeah. So let's get everything set up. This one, let's make sure it's good. Cause I seen that live thing. We're just getting last minute stuff taken care of, Akim. So shalom to the Akim that's on. I'm gonna say Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah to you. And we're at the time of end. We're at the time of redemption. We're at the time of Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua giving us the truth in a whole nother level, man. So you see how the apostles and elders are getting in the truth. Man, that is a beautiful thing because what we're getting redeemed, man. We're getting redeemed and we're being brought to what, man? Glory. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is raising us to glory because to glorify his name. You know, as he glorifies himself, we get glorified because what? Power will be his people. You know, so that's the same thing, man. And that's why we're praying hope. I always say, look, let Yahweh Shem Yahushua be glorified, man. You know, because we ain't nothing, man. We don't deserve what we've been given. We haven't done anything to earn it. You know, in past lives we might have did a little something, but this life, man, we just gotta hope and pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes and delivers us, man, and we be a part of that elect, man. And so as you can see, the chapter or the title of the video is Baruch, the 4th chapter continued. Because we told you, Akim, that we're gonna have to continue this because we got a whole bunch of precepts we didn't get through, man. Right. And shalom to the man Lewis in there, man. Shalom to you. Because I seen you say shalom, so we're just gonna get right into it and jump right into the lesson. Read Baruch 4 and 2 for me. I'm gonna go right into the 2nd chapter.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 2. It says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated."
Ooh, and that means what? Because we're the real true Illuminati of this 4th planet. Right. It ain't these elites. It ain't Esau, man. Right. Esau's dim. Esau's dim, man. He's not nobody. You see him on the streets, you see him and you ask him questions, he really don't know what's going on. He don't really know the deep, dark secrets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua because he's not the people, man. He's not the one set up for that. You read that for me one more time, out.
It says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof."
And what's the light? Is this truth? The truth, wisdom, and understanding. That's the light that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given us. And that's what we got to walk in. Because you got niggards right now in Israel talking about they ain't walking in the light. They're telling you that you're not supposed to speak about Esau, easy on Esau. Did Esau take it easy on you? Did Esau put you in a comfortable position? Did Esau just deal with Edomites? No, Esau dealt hardcore bondage to us, man. He raped, robbed, and murdered us on every chance that he got. The KKK was formed after slavery, right? Was so-called abolished. So Esau got down, man. That for me again,
It says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light, that thou mayest be illuminated." It says, Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Exactly. So that's showing what? We ain't dealing with these other nations.
Right.
Other nations are not coming in this circle. They're not coming into the promises of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And you a damn shame for trying to include these nations that didn't include you in the damn thing. Only thing they included you in was slavery and displacement. That's what they included you in, man. Right. Give me Isaiah 2 and 5. You know, because Jake is always trying to fight for Esau, man. Or fight for any captive. Any captivity we've been in, because what did Esau fight? He fought for the Greeks, fought for the Philistines. You know, Jake was in there trying to act like a Hamite and shit. Jumping up with fucking wood in their lip and shit. Right. Go ahead, Isaiah 2 and 5. Jake got wood in his lip, yo.
Right. Isaiah 2 and 5, it says, House of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of Yahweh.
See? It says, oh, house of Jacob. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the house of Jacob. You're the ones that Yahweh Shem Yahweh is asking to come and walk in that light, which is this knowledge and this truth. Not in the light of this world. You walk in the light of this world, what are you going to end up? You're going to get judged with the world, man. We're not here to walk with the world. We're set up to be rulers on the planet Earth, man. We've been given a particular set of skills that further us in this existence that we call. We're meant to be rulers on this planet Earth, man. Go ahead.
It says, therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob.
The house of Jacob, the house of Yasharallah. He said he's forsaken us. He didn't say the world. The world is not in that. Right. He only set up the wicked to punish us. He didn't set up the wicked because they're supposed to rule. He set up the wicked to what? Punish us for our sins.
It says, he replenished from the east, or soothsayers like the Philistines.
Didn't we just say that? Jake jumped like a Philistine. Jake acting like everything under the sun was what he's supposed to be, which is an Israelite, which is under the promises of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man.
Right. It says, they please themselves in the children of strangers.
Go ahead,
man. So Jake is comfortable with following the customs of the heathens, man. I mean, Jake don't want to come back to who he really is, man. Right, man? Because if Jake comes back to who he really is, man, then these heathens is gonna be looking at a Jake like he's crazy, man. And Jake, Jake don't want to be out of his comfort zone.
No,
because Jake is comfortable with being a damn American.
It's easy to be a slave.
Yeah, easy.
I mean, you might do hard work, but it's easy to be a slave. Yeah. It's hard for you to stand up against your oppressor and do what we're doing, man. That's why it's not about power. It's not of us doing it. We didn't have the if it was up to our flesh, man, we'd be in bondage somewhere under sin. Because that's why it says there's a war among members. Your flesh wants to continually do wrong, man. It wants to go against the Most High. This flesh, that's why the flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. In the kingdom, man.
Right.
Because what does the flesh going to want to do? It's going to want to do everything that's against the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
Okay? Keep going.
It says, the land is full of silver and gold. Neither is...
That's it. Isaiah 50 and 10. All right. So that's why I said this flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. We have to get changed, man. We have to get the new bodies. We have to get the laws written in our inward parts so we can love Yahweh Shem Yahweh how we need to. It's not by us, man. Okay? It's not by us, because if it was up to us, we wouldn't be walking in this great light. Look what Jake now, man. Jake loves drama. You got to give Jake something to sparse him up with. Yeah. But when you get videos that's going deep into knowledge and wisdom, what do they want to? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know, but it's not exciting enough. The Most High ain't here to excite you niggas, man.
Right.
The Most High ain't here for your excitement, man.
Right.
He's not here for no games, man. It says the simplicity. The yoke is easy, man. Yeah. Yahweh yoke is easy. Do the work, break the scriptures down as it's been given, and hope, man. What complex thing? Jake want a fucking Rubik cube. They gotta come through and make it in due time before Jake wants too much, man. That's why really we weren't happy with the simplicity of the Lord when we were in our greatness, man.
Right.
We wanted more. That's why we're seeking after these deities and idols. Oh, what's this idol about? Mm-hmm. Oh shit, you gotta kill 4 children to get that power up. Mm-hmm. I think I can do that.
Right. Oh, in the book of 1 Samuel, man, y'all should all have wanted a king like the other nations.
They wanted to be like the other nations, man.
Like, man,
come on, man.
Man, Jake ain't happy with shit, man. Jake ain't happy with a damn thing, man.
We had the power over us, and the Lord said, "Look, I'm over you. Right. I am your king. You want a physical king?" He said, and what the Lord say? He gonna put your sons in the war.
Yeah.
He gonna require taxes from you.
Yeah.
That's a fleshly king, but we had a spiritual king, which is Yahweh Shai, man. Mm-hmm. That was our spiritual king. But what did Jake want? What did Israel want? We wanted more than what we had, man. Right. We wanted to do like other nations, man. Our king could have not been ever touched, man.
Right.
There would have been a time of dethrone our king. Our king is in the spiritual world serving us, man.
Yeah.
Because a king serves his people.
Yeah.
Because what did Solomon do with the story of the 2 harlots?
Yeah. He made a righteous judgment.
And so he had to judge the people.
Mm-hmm. According to the law, man.
Exactly, man. 50 and 10,
yeah. Isaiah 50 and 10. It says, "Who is among you that feareth Yahweh, that obeyeth the voice of his servant, that walketh in darkness and has no light?"
One more time, man.
It says, "Who is among you that feareth Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua?"
That's what we got to do. We got to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to the best of our abilities, man. Because at the end of the day, you're in this wicked ass flesh, and this flesh wants to fight against it, man. Mm-hmm. Don't ever get comfortable in your flesh. Your flesh is wicked, man. Right. Your heart is wicked, man. Mm-hmm. Who can know it?
Right.
The Lord said, "It's a deep. Who can know that heart, man? He put it in us. Yeah. He knows what this will do. Because look what Esau does.
Right.
Look what Jeffrey Dahmer did. Jeffrey Dahmer wore a dress and ate people. That's what a flesh will push you to, man. Yeah. Jake's out here doing some shit like that too, man. Go ahead, Ak.
It says, "Who is among you that feareth Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that obeyeth the voice of his servant?"
Of his servant. Who is that? The prophets.
Yeah.
You got what? The apostles, the elders. You got the men on down that are doing the work. That's the Lord's servants. Because what are we doing? We're out here breaking the scriptures down to you and giving you this words that are not given. We've been given these words. Right. We've been broken the scriptures down and we believe it in our hearts. That's why we're giving it. That's why we do these sit downs. Mm-hmm. That's why we're doing what we're doing now to make our calling and our election sure.
Right.
You got Nate and them. You only see Nate when it's like a special fucking occasion.
Yeah, well, yeah, when it's the Passover, of the Day of Atonement, the Feast of Tabernacle, the memorial of blowing the trumpet. That's it.
And those are money days.
Right.
Those are days when he can come through and get a check.
Yep.
It's like a special occasion. Oh, Bishop Nathaniel makes a special appearance. Fuck you, nigga. Salakia, man. Hey, man, I hate to get rude speech, but come on, man.
Yeah.
You are not the Lord. They making themselves out to be these omnipotent heads. What it say? They're trying to be they're making themselves as an idol, man.
Yeah.
They want to be praised.
Now they are basically trying to make themselves on some type of level, but they're afraid of Esau though. But they don't want to talk about Esau because they don't want to be classified as a hate group
or a terrorist.
Nigga, you say Israel united in Christ, right? So you are Israelite.
Mm-hmm.
So if you call yourself an Israelite, guess what? You're going to be demonized.
Yeah. With that way of thinking, you can't even read Obadiah. Tell me why IUIC cannot even read the book of Obadiah.
Right.
They can't touch one scripture in Obadiah. Because why? Obadiah speaks against who?
Esau. Idumean. Adumian.
Hey, this is a quick precept since we're on Esau. This is the book of Job 30:1. It says, but now they that are younger than me have me in derision, whose fathers I would not detain to have sit with the dogs of my flock. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. From what, let me jump to 4. Who cutteth up marrows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat? They were driven forth from among men and cried after them as after a thief.
Yep.
To dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men.
Yep.
They were viler than the earth, man. Remember that? That's that precept. Yep. The earth is even vile.
Yep.
So look, man, Esau is meant to be talked about because what? He's a key character in these scriptures, man. We weren't even trying to get on Nate. We were talking about Baruch.
Real quick, I'm gonna get some real quick.
Okay, Con. I'm gonna get these precepts real quick. This is the book of let me jump and get Isaiah 60. Bear with us, Akim. Bear with us. This is the book of Isaiah 60 and verse 1. This is Isaiah 60 and verse 1. And it says, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. And what's that mean? Who's the progenitor of that darkness? Is Esau.
Yeah.
Hid the identity of the Israelites, hid the identity of the other nations. Yeah. He's corrupted the artwork. He's built up monuments to idols, man. He's the one that's putting up darkness in the planet Earth. So what? We can't talk about this guy? Ain't nothing to him? Go ahead, Al.
All right, this is the Zonovan Compact Bible Dictionary. All right, I'm going to go to Edom. All right.
Let's see what it says. Let's see if it says do not talk about Edom. Even the white man talking about the white man.
All right.
but you niggas in IUIC can't talk about Esau. Esau talking about Esau, man.
Right.
Abada said, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. This is Edom. In the Zonovan Compact Bible Dictionary.
Yeah.
It says, okay, Edom figures permanently scripture as the scene of great future judgment.
So they're negating the Bible, man. They're negating it because what? They want that filthy lucre.
Yep.
It says a hireling. What did a hireling do? A hireling don't care for the sheep. Okay? The hireling does not care, man. Us, what are we doing? We're out here on the highways and byways for what? No money. There's no salary coming to us.
Right.
There's no kind of paychecks coming to us.
Right.
We're out here risking hair and hide for what? The sheep, man.
Yeah.
Which is the hope for the elect, which are you brothers, man. Well, what are we doing these shows for, man? We out here, you go out and do it and hang out, but what are we doing? We're doing work, man. We at least know that the work, we in the Shabbat now, it's the new moon, so what, man? We're doing the work to hopefully the Lord have mercy on us, man. That's what you brothers should be in the mentality of. If you're getting fed and you're being that sheep, man, be a sheep, man, and come to Yahweh Shem Yahshua as a lowly and humble servant, man.
Yeah.
And may the Lord lift you up. Go ahead.
It's a see notably Isaiah 34:5-6 and Isaiah 63:1. It says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from Yahweh.
This is Isaiah 63:1.
Yep.
It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra? glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speaketh righteousness, mighty to save.
That's Yahweh Shah, man. I mean, that's the Savior of Yahshua, man.
Huh. It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Mm-hmm. And hey, the Lord is gonna come and judge Esau.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you like Esau or not. It don't matter if it's in your repertoire. Yeah. The Most High he's gonna put his foot, his righteous, holy foot in Esau's ass, man.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a beautiful day to see. Lord willing, we make it to that time. And we see the Lord crack them clouds, man.
Mm-hmm. So Esau, he has great judgment coming, man. Right, man? There's a slaughter coming for the nation of Edom, man. Yep. So we have to talk about their future judgment, man. We have to. It's in the scripture.
We weren't even trying to get on Nate.
Right.
Give me the book of Psalms 89 and 15. So we're gonna try to jump back into Baruch, man. But you know how the Spirit just will move you different places. But the main thing is, man, hey, these times is gonna be perilous. You have more Israelites coming with different doctrines. They're gonna come with different philosophies, because what? They're losing faith. That's why it says when Yahushua comes, shall he find faith on the earth? That's what he's hoping to find, man. And we're hoping to give him that. You know, the little bits that we have, man, we're gonna push it, man. You know, it says what? If we got one talent, we're gonna twerk that one talent, man.
Yep.
And the men that have 10, they're gonna twerk the 10 talent, man. 89 and 15.
Okay. All right, got it. This is Psalms 89 and 15. It says, blessed is the people that know the joyful sound. Mm-hmm. They shall walk, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, in the light of thy countenance.
Of the light of the countenance, which is truth. Read that one more time for me.
It says, blessed is the people that knoweth the joyful sound. They shall walk, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, in the light of thy countenance. In thy name.
In thy what?
In thy name.
Yep.
Shall they rejoice all the day.
And
in thy righteousness shall be exalted.
See? Go ahead, All
right, man. So, right, man. So it says, in thy name shall they rejoice all the day. All right, man. So we're going to praise Yahweh Yahushua, man, all the day, man. All right. It say, yeah, and it says, and in thy righteousness they shall be exalted. All right, man. So Yahshua Allah will be exalted in that day, man.
All right, this is a quick precept to jump back on the brother from GMS Arkansas, Shalom. Shalom. This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, prophesy against it.
All right. So this is a cut to you, Nate. All right, man.
That's a deep cut.
Right, man. Yahweh told the brother Ezekiel. All right. In Hebrew, his name is Kazak Allah. All right, man. So he told him to prophesy against Mount Seir, man. So we're supposed to do that. That's a commandment.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, thee. I ain't gonna talk about you.
Right.
It says, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Right, man. So Yahweh Yahushua is against Edom, is against Esau, man. All right? They are against this beast, man. Who's supposed to talk about everything that's coming for him, man. It say set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. What do you think that means, Nate?
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, blood of the children of Israel, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right.
Hey, man. You see that, man?
Yep.
That's a cut.
Yep.
That's a deep cut, man. We're supposed to speak against this man with fervency,
right,
and say, you shed the children of Israel's blood. You.
Right. Yep.
Go back, Psalms 15 now.
All right. It's I'm getting on it. I'm in 17 now.
17. Give me Luke 1 and 79.
All right.
Because that's what's, hey, man, we supposed to speak about Esau and speak about the things that are yet to come, man.
Right.
Just like we're touching right now in Baruch and going into Israel, walking in the light. Same thing. What? You got to have balance, man.
Yep.
What would it be all just Israel? Oh, come back, Israel. Don't sin, Israel. Don't do this, Israel.
Right.
You know, but then leave Esau out of the picture. Leave the wicked is just cuffed up.
Right. But how is Yasha Allah? How is Yasha Allah supposed to know who the enemy is?
Yeah.
If Nate is not blowing the trumpet, man.
He can't even.
He's not blowing the alarm, man.
He can't even. The alarm. You can't even speak about the beast.
Right.
You can't even speak about the beast.
Right. He can't even speak about the mark either. Well, he don't know it, but still.
He been trying to knock that mark off. So now he just said, fuck the mark. Knock Esau off completely. Knock him off completely. Don't even speak about him. The man don't exist. Go ahead,
Luke 1 and 79, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, Luke 1 and 79, it says, to give light to them that sit in darkness. Who sit in darkness? Yasha Allah sits in darkness, man. All right, it's saying in the shadow of death.
Which is where?
Babylon, man. Babylon the Great. It say to guide our feet into the way of peace.
Into the way of peace. That's what when is we gonna receive true peace is in the kingdom of heaven. That's the peace we're striving for, man. You ain't gonna get no peace in Babylon.
Right.
You ain't gonna get no peace here. I don't care if you slide your ass all the way to fucking Fiji Island somewhere.
Right. You still catching.
You still gonna catch it. You gonna get fucking hit by a papaya or some shit. You know? You gonna catch it, man.
Right.
You gonna fucking catch it. I don't care. Wholeheartedly. You got brothers in Hawaii, man, catching it.
Yeah.
That's brothers that's actually posted up in a paradise.
Right.
Where most motherfuckers would be happy. And what does he sign? He signed and crying, man.
For all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man.
See?
So even the brother in Hawaii, he's not comfortable, man.
Yeah.
He's not comfortable in that shithole.
And he's on a paradise beach, man.
Right.
But that's showing you, man, we're striving for what? We can't find peace unless we're changed, man.
Right.
This flesh will not allow the spirit to flourish the way it needs to, man. Mm-hmm. That's what we're trying to break down in layman. Right. The flesh is not going to allow the spirit. It's not going to let you walk in that glorious light. Right. It's like a so-called. They show you in the movies with a vampire that comes to the light.
Yeah.
It gets burnt and shit. That's what the flesh is like, man. It don't want to come to the spiritual light.
Right.
Because everything in this book, Bible, and dealing with the light cuts this flesh, man. It cuts the lust of the flesh.
Yep. Hey. Okay, come on. Well, verse 80 is going into something else.
Yeah, John 12 and 35.
All right.
Let me see if there's any Yeah, Deuteronomy. We'll pick that one up.
All right, John 12 and
35.
Okay. John 12 and 35, it says, then Yahushua said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you.
Mm-hmm.
Walk while ye have the light.
Mm-hmm. Walk, and the light is Yahushua.
Yep.
He's our light. Who's sitting next to the Father right now, giving us he's going to the Father for our sakes. It's Yahushua, man.
And that's why Yahushua said, I am the way, the truth, and the light.
Mm-hmm.
It says, yeah, it says, least darkness lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth.
So that's how the Lord has given us the light of this truth, so we can know where we're gonna go, man.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know where we're gonna head to. Jake in the world, 2/3 of Israel don't know where the fuck they going, man.
Wow.
They don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Right. That's why when all chaos and turmoil hit this planet Earth, what is Jake gonna be doing? Jake gonna bug out.
Yep. Man, because Jake is constantly talking about going back to school and all this shit. Why are you going back to why are you going back to school when it's not been fitting you to shit, man?
Because they like a bot yacht.
Yep. They like thick debt, man. Thick debt.
They like a bot yacht, man.
And school is another philosophy, man.
Yeah.
They're not telling you who you really are.
They don't got school of the Israelites.
Nuh-uh.
You in the school of the Israelites.
Right.
Man.
And the school of Yasha Allah is this.
Yeah.
It's the true doctrine, the true breakdown, man. Baruch again?
Give me Romans 13 and 12. We still got some more on that light.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got more little light scriptures, man. That's a whole sit down in itself, man. The light. Because we've been giving it, man. We've been giving it. If you can't feel it, man, you can feel it now. I mean, you can see it. The world is literally looking at us. The world of darkness is paying attention to us now. And they're watching our light, man, as we walk through them, man. We're walking through the stuff that's going on. We're being able to break down the prophecies of what's taking place, man. While the world is sitting there looking around, Jake is wearing fucking rompers, man. You got Israelite men that are wearing fucking rompers. One onesies for fucking women, man. I don't even know. I don't want to go, like me and brothers talk about, man. I don't want to go in the world. You go in the world and use it for a little bit and then head out, but then really you like, man, what the fuck do you even go out there for?
Man, because it says use this world but don't abuse it, man. Even when I use it, I feel fucked up about it.
You feel filthy as shit. You be like, why ain't even? Go ahead,
It's a
Romans 13 and 12.
Okay. Romans. Yep, and I went right to it. Yeah. Romans 13 and 12. It says the night is far spent.
Mm-hmm.
The day is at hand.
That means the darkness is out of here, man. Wickedness is almost out of this thing. It's spent, man.
Right.
There's not much this can do on the planet Earth that it has not been done already. It's done, man.
Right.
There's so much shit going on in the world. They're fucking GMO and everything. They're taking the womb. They want to bring forth children without the woman's womb. Esau's done everything that he's possibly can do in his rulership, man. So what it says, darkness is far spent. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Romans. Go ahead.
It says, let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Go ahead, you got it.
Right, man? Right, man. So basically, man, we are supposed to cast off the old man, right, man, and put on the armor of light, man, right? And that armor of light is the truth, is knowledge, all right, man, and believing on the name Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, all right, man, and making your calling and election sure, man. All right, man, because this truth, it makes a man's face to shine, man.
You got a precept. Okay. This is Romans 13 and verse 11. It says, in that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
All right, man. So, all right, man. But only the elect will wake up out of that sleep, man. All right, man. We'll wake up out of that darkness, man. All right, man. Only the elect will. All right, man. Only the elect was called out of darkness into Yahweh's marvelous light. It's not for everybody, man. But eventually, all Yasha Allah will be saved and we'll be in the kingdom, man. You know?
That's what we hoping, man.
Go ahead. It say, let us walk honestly in the day, not rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy.
Yep, that's the ways of the world, man. They're kicking it, man. They're kicking it. Go to 14.
It say, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make no provision for the flesh.
Don't look at the flesh, man.
Right.
Forget the flesh. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. Read that for me one more time.
It says, but put ye on. It says, but put ye on the Adawan Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. I may have a precept.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm almost there. This is 14. Now let's look up that word. All right. See that Satan, man. See how Satan messes with the thing, man. One second, Akim. One second. All right, the word there for provision is pronia, and it says forethought, preventional care, to make provision for a thing. So to care for it, man. Don't care with your life. Don't make provision for the flesh. Make provisions for the spirit. That's what we need to provide for, man, and hope that we feed, you know? That's what I want to look up on there. That's it.
All right, got it. This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 20, verse 20 to 25. It says idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, illumination, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, and heresies. Envyings, murders, drunkenness, reveling, and such like of the manner which I tell you, as I have told you in time past. They that do, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
See, that's the thing. That's the ways of this world. And Jake, 2/3 of Jake is in that, man. They don't want to come out of that madness, man. You know, nothing wrong with going to a little bar and getting, but Jake is deep in that shit, man. Yeah. Look at the hip hop world, man. How many times can you commit adultery with a man's woman?
Right.
Like, ain't no virgins or ain't no fucking single women out in this world. You got to pop another guy's girl, man. That's what Jake's admiration is. I'm gonna pop your girl. That's a badge of fucking honor or something. Or I pop the nigga's woman.
But if a nigga pop their mama though, then they mad.
Oh yeah.
Then they mad.
Yeah. You know?
That makes no sense.
That's what niggas gonna start rapping about now. I popped your mama. Fucking wicked niggas, man. That's what I don't put it past Jake. I don't either. Jake is wearing rompers.
Yep.
And rocking it. I seen a video
with beards.
With beards. You got a masculine beard with a woman's garment on.
Showing your fucking thighs and shit.
The nigga he said, nigga, I ain't even going outside this summer. He said, nigga, you got your legs showing? I ain't gonna be out here. You got part of your fucking leg. Hey man, Jake is out here, man.
Hey man, Jake laugh at us for wearing these. But somehow wearing a damn romper.
You can't sag in a garment.
Right. You can't sag in a
garment. It's sag proof, man.
Right.
You can make your garment steep.
Right.
But you can't sag in a garment, man. It's madness, man. Go. Is that it on that?
Just more. Yeah. Say, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering,
and that's to Israel. That's to the elect right now. We ain't doing that to all the world. We be at peace with the world. It says if it be possible to be at peace with all men, but we ain't showing that type of love. You show it to a brother, man.
Right.
That's what you show that to. You don't show it to every fucking what does it say, Dick and John come across.
Right. It's a gentleness, goodness, and faith.
Faith.
All right, man. So that's what this truth is about, man. This truth is about faith, man. All right, man. All right, man. No, we haven't seen the kingdom yet, man. No, we haven't seen Yahweh, man. But we have faith in Yahweh, man, because everything that Yahweh had said is going to come to pass.
Yep.
Period.
Soon.
Yep. Because it says in Numbers, I think 23:19, it says, the Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent.
He don't make mistakes.
Right.
Go back to Baruch, verse 3. All right. Now we're in verse 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Baruch is just going to be a continual thing out here, man. That's really what we see in this. Because Baruch is ahead. By the time you go through all these precepts, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But that's a beautiful thing, though. That's why they said these great, as the apostle said, these great Jews drinkers, they don't read the Bible, man. They don't really get into it like they're supposed to. Go ahead.
They say,
verse 3.
Okay. They say, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto strange nation.
John, now give me Matthew 7 and 6. We're just gonna run through these scriptures. Of course, we're breaking down, but we can't give what is profitable unto another nation. You got it.
The perfect precept.
That's a perfect. Oh, that's a cut, huh?
It's Matthew 7 and 6. It says, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs."
Unto the dogs,
right, man? The dogs of these other nations, man. All right.
And what's holy and profitable is this truth and this words, man.
Because this truth is precious, man. Yeah. Because it's not for everyone.
Keep going.
They say, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rent you.
They'll spit on it. Yeah. That's the same thing when we go out there in the streets. What do these heathens do? Man, they spit at the truth.
Yeah.
2/3 spit at the truth. Because them 2/3 are likened unto heathens right now. Because we were likened unto heathens.
Right.
We were heathens in one time. Don't lie. Don't try to fight it.
Right.
Accept it. What is saying? AA, accept it.
Yep.
Admit it. Acceptance is key to growth, man. Yep. Once you accept something, you can grow beyond it. But if you don't accept it, that's why the niggas that came in the truth, they never accepted they never became a new man.
Right.
When Yahushua said you must be born again, that means you got to accept the new ways, man. You got to put everything that you've learned in the garbage and become a new man. Baba Kasha, please.
Got it.
Please,
This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. It says, thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old path.
For the old ways. The ways you're supposed to be in times past, man.
Right.
Keep going.
Where is the good way?
Where is the good way? That's the law, statutes, commandments, and our heritage. That's the good way. It's not the ways of the world. It's not the ways the niggas are doing in the streets. We have to go back to what? The ways that we was in the days that we lived somewhat righteously. And we ain't gonna be able to live perfectly, but we got to go back to it the best of our abilities. Keep going.
To say, and walk therein. Ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said we would not walk therein.
Hey, the brother Yakal, GMS Arkansas, is Matthew 5 and 16. It says, light is gospel, spiritual knowledge, which he gave to the elect.
Yep.
Which he gave the elect, man. That's the light of the gospel.
Yep.
You can't mix. You can't mix. What does it say? What is fellowship with darkness have with light.
Right.
So what does this truth have with the fucking heathens, man? Which they're darkness. We represent light, and they're representative of darkness.
And it says, "Let your light shine before men."
That what?
Let your light shine before men.
Which is this truth?
Yeah. And they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
And that's what we're doing now. That's why it says, make thy body a living sacrifice. When you sacrifice yourself, you're giving what? Oblations unto the Lord. So with you going out there and being a constant sacrifice, you're being that sweet savor in the Lord's nose, because this hard times are likened unto fire. Going out there into the streets and doing what you're doing, go against the world, that's likened unto fire, man. So you're burning yourself, man. You're burning yourself to the Lord. You're not burning. You got to understand what you out there doing, man. You're sacrificing yourself for the Lord, man. For the words and the things that He gave you to stand upon, man. The devil. We're in the land of wickedness. Everywhere you see around us, people aren't hip to this, man. Oh, that's it on that. Go ahead. You're on verse 3, right? Matthew 7 and 6, or Proverbs 9 and 8. Proverbs 9 and 8.
All right, this is Proverbs 9 and 8. It says, "Rebuke not a scorner, lest he hate thee. You rebuke a wise man, he will love thee."
Right. See, so when we give these things unto a wise man, which is the hopeful elect, which is Israel, they're gonna what? They're gonna love thee. But when we go out there and rebuke these guys, that's what you're doing. Because what happens? You got to get broken down to get built back up. So you rebuke them. You saying, look, you ain't no Negro, you ain't black, you're Israelite. That if you give that unto a wise man, what is he gonna do? He's gonna love you for it. But when we tell these 2/3 niggas, what ain't no Israelite? What you talking about, folks? What you talking about, man? What you talking about, nigga? They hate you for it. They hate you for it. Just like, hey, it even goes deeper. We tell our loved ones, man, and they hate us for it. They hate us when we tell them that we're Israelites. We go back to our customs. We follow the laws to our best. We grow a beard. They say, oh, why don't you line that up? Why don't you cut that?
My mother is always saying, well, why don't you just shake it up? I'm not doing that. I'm cool with looking like a bum. All right? I'm cool with looking like a bum, man. I mean, now, even my sister, this demon, all right, man, I love her, but she also said, I don't know what you're in, but I support you though. I'm happy for you.
Well, see,
and I'm like, all right, cool. What thing?
It says, "He that gathereth with me, is not a gate." You know, I'm paraphrasing, but that's what. Look, man. Sometimes you're gonna have what you want them. That's what the Lord went through. They said when they brought him up for charges, they said some said that he's a good man, and some say that he was bad.
He wasn't even accepted in his own town, man.
Man, pissed him off. He was probably ready to go back there and do some things. You know, that was probably that was a test on him. The Lord and Yahweh put the spirit on his own people not to accept them. So he had that was like a test on him too. Because he came in there probably he was ready to get, you know, when you come back home, there's a certain feeling like I'm home.
Hey, I'm back home.
I'm home. Place where you grew up at. He went in the synagogue and he bust out. He got the scriptures. He been probably raised with going to the city. He brought them scriptures out, read it, sat down. Listen, and your sister's right here. Like, who are you talking about? They offended him, man.
Then they said, we know you, man. Then we know you since you was little. We know you,
man. Did you steal that flatbread? I remember when you stole that flatbread. No, it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? But as Jake would say, I remember when you did this. I remember that's what Jake always want to put. They always want to put the past on you, man. They want to throw the past on you. So the Lord, the Heavenly Father, put it on their spirit to do that to Yahushua. so they could do what? So Yahushua could be what, man? Put through straits, man. He was probably, and he said he didn't do no miracles, man. Right. He didn't want to do. That's a hell of a thing. Jake pissed you off so much, you don't even want to get his spiritual power out.
Right. Like, you know what?
I'm not doing nothing over here.
Nope. Right. Oh,
man. Give me Proverbs 23 and 9.
All right.
23 and 9.
All right, Proverbs 23 and 9, it says, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
Go ahead, all
right, man. Like it says in just like it says in Proverbs 1 and I got it. Like it says, and how long will you simple was when you love simplicity? And fools hate knowledge. Right, man?
This is the book of Proverbs 1 and verse 22. How long you simple ones will love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Right, man? So when you right, man, so when you give the words of wisdom, the words of truth, the words of Yahweh Shah to a fool, then that man or that woman will despise you for it, man. I mean, they will hate you for it, right, man? Because that's not what they've been taught. That's not what they grew up on. It doesn't matter what you grew up on, man. All right, man. Because this is the good way, man.
This is walking in it,
right? This is the good way. This is the comforter, man. All right, man. It says, seek ye the old ways, the old paths, the good way, and walk in it. All right, man. All right, man. How you grew up, throw that out the window, man. It don't mean shit, man. All right, man. This is really, man. This is the true definition of growing up, man. Is this truth, man?
And sometimes when you grow up, you have growing pains.
Yeah.
So sometimes growing up is painful sometimes.
Yeah.
But you got to grow though. You know, that's why you have the word. It's called growing pains.
Yep.
23 for you. This is a little bit more meaty. It says, "Turn you in my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you, and I will make you make." It says, "And I will make known my words unto you." Right. And this is Proverbs 2 and 28. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions."
It says your. And who is the your? Yasha'Allah, man. It says your. That's not talking about everyone in the whole world, man. That's talking about your people, man. Your brethren. That's what it's talking about.
I said it, man.
Man, this shit makes you mad, man.
Yeah, man. You know? So yeah, with that, hey, Akim, we got to verse 3. Hey, where you get these precepts, man? So so we'll go through 4. We're gonna probably stop at 7. You know, Lord willing, that'll be enough time. Series, you know, as the Spirit pushes us, but you know, a lot of more precepts came in, which is beautiful. Hey, we would say, don't knock the precept,
right?
Hey, man, but yay, man, we can. But like the brother said, it pisses you off, man, because the Lord is pouring the Spirit out. Right. They just rejecting the Spirit because that's what they did back then.
Right.
They rejected the Lord.
Yeah, and what Yahweh is doing by his prophets, man, and he's stretching out his hand. He's saying, "Take my hand. This is the good way. Listen to what they are saying." But Jake is slapping the hand of Yahweh man, by scoffing at it.
You know what? Now I thought about it. The Lord is letting us see, because we about to be the new gods of the earth. What happens?
Yeah.
What now when we go out there and we get our hands slapped?
Yeah.
The Lord is letting us feel how He felt.
Man, and they feel shitty, man.
Yeah, to go out there and give your people, give them prophets, give them words, give them breakdowns, and
I gotta go do wickedness.
And they leaving. It says you were forsaking the fountain. You were forsaking the spirit for what? Nothing. I got a precept. Hey, see, look. This is Isaiah 35:6. Then shall the lame man leap as in heart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out and streams in the desert. So he said he's gonna pour out water, right?
Yep.
See, man. Hey, go ahead.
This is Hosea 4:6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge."
Because they don't want to come back to the Lord, man.
Right.
Keep going.
It says, "Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee."
And when's that rejection gonna take place? In the time of deliverance, when niggas need it the most. That's why it says they shall seek me early. When things hit the fan, they're gonna seek the Lord early, man.
Right.
But I mean, what is God saying, man?
Right.
What they saying, man? Right. Oh man. Oh man, I knew it, man.
Right.
That's when Jake gonna seek the Lord, man.
Man, Jake calls on Yahweh when they are in distress.
Yep.
Jake don't want to call on Yahweh when he wake up in the morning. When he make it to work safe. When he get his daily bread, Jake don't want to thank Yahweh.
That's why it says, give me neither riches nor poverty.
Right.
Lest I be full and say, what is the Lord? That's what these rappers are, man.
Yep.
They don't want to come to the Lord because they got what? They got money. So they say, who's this power that I should go in the streets or I should follow this law of the power? No, man. That's why he kept us in the way we are, because we saying, look, we in the bottom trenches, man. So we knowing that we need a savior.
Right.
But these dudes in the hip hop world, you ain't gonna see Jay-Z on the corner spitting no breakdowns, man. You ain't gonna see Kendrick on the corner spitting no break. It might not be built for them, but I'm saying it says, lest you be filled and you say, who is the Lord? That's what they saying, man. They saying, man, I got it. I'm good. I got money to money. I got money to burn. I got hoes.
Right.
Ain't not clean though.
Right. Yeah, man, because Chingy was the first one to come out. Saying I'm an Israelite. Now he's something else.
Yeah, he
then Cassidy. Now this nigga Kendrick.
Yeah, man. Jake knows shit about to hit the fan, man.
Next, it's gonna be Young Thug.
Yeah. And Romper and all.
The fucking lipstick on his fucking lips, man.
Lord
Jake gotta go, man.
Lord gonna smite that nigga right on. Hey, man.
Jake gotta die, man. Period, man.
2/3 gotta go, man. So with that, man, we're gonna give all praise unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. Baruch to Yahweh, Baruch to Yahushua. Baruch to Yahweh, Baruch to Yahushua. Baruch to Yahweh, Baruch to Yahushua. Water, man. The water to you out here for coming by and dealing with us, man. And hey, Lord willing, you will edify and wait for the next part 3 is the one coming.
Right.
Lord willing, you know. So hey, Shalom, I can keep faith and keep enduring and fighting, man. Hey, the Lord's got a great reward coming, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, I can.